Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode on the Up 7 podcast. I have with me a group of content creators. They are, well, I must say, they're like hilarious, creative, and dope in their own special way. I'm gonna be quiet though. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves and then we'll get into it.
Okay, I guess I'm first. I'm Aqua. Hey, everybody.
Hey, I'm Electra.
Hey y'all, I'm Jade.
Hey, I'm Laika.
Okay. Where y'all from? What y'all do?
I'm from Chicago. I'm an esthetician, a content creator. I'm a virtual assistant, a dancer, and a model.
Dope.
I was from California, recently moved to Florida. I'm a content creator, a piano vocal coach, a lifeguard, and a model.
Can you start over? My bad. You was like, sound like you was talking to a pillow.
Oops, my bad. I'm I'm a content creator. I'm a piano vocal coach for children, a lifeguard, and a model.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Jade. I'm from Chicago. I'm a model, a content creator, a poet, author, and I'm a Hooters girl.
That's what's up.
Hi guys, I'm Laika. I'm 24. I'm originally from the Philippines. I am an active duty Army soldier. I am also a mom, content creator, and a model, and I also sing.
Oh, you gonna sing for us?
I said I'm not ready for that, but you're gonna put me in the spot like that. I guess I'm gonna have to.
Hey, I mean, at the end, I'll let your windpipes get warmed up, whatever. So you'll see what's up at the end.
All right.
But anyways, so when did y'all like start creating content? Like, what made y'all start?
I was bored, so I just started, doing shit. And I actually became good at it. I mean, I just started like a year ago with like actually getting serious with it and reaching out to brands and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like a lifestyle, and it's pretty cool to not have to work a 9 to 5.
That's what's up.
I started during 2020 in quarantine because, you're trapped in our houses, nothing to do. So I got into TikToking, and like she said, it kind of just became a career instead of a hobby.
That's crazy.
Okay, I've really been on social media for a very long time. I think I've been on here since I was like 13. So I don't kind of gained a lot of supporters on different pages, and they just kept following me. And so that kind of pushed me to start doing like, the trendy dances and stuff like that on TikTok, everything. But yeah, it makes great money.
With content creating, with me, I just do it because it's fun to me, to be honest. And I didn't think you could make money off of it. And it's just doing something you like and making money with it. It's just something fun to do. So
Okay. I see y'all making money off of it. I got to that point where y'all making money. So that's what's up. Was y'all scared when y'all first started?
No.
No.
Nah, mm-mm.
not really. It's not a scary experience. I think it's more like fun, and it's like I like doing it. It's just for fun.
But I mean, like, y'all putting yourself out there, y'all not nervous, like messing up a video, or I don't know. I just be nervous, like showing my face in general. So that's just me.
I'm not nervous because I mean I watched the video like 100 times before I posted. So I mean I keep doing it till I like what I see, and it's gonna be people that talk shit regardless. So I really don't mind like negative feedback as long as I'm pleased with myself. Oh my god, my voice. As long as I'm pleased with myself and what I put out there, I'm fine.
Makes sense.
For myself, I feel like I'm more of like a comedian than anything else. I do a little fashion work, but when it comes to posting my dancing stuff, that's where I get a little nervous sometimes because I'm not the best dancer. But other than that, as soon as I post it, I've chosen to post it, and at that point, it's in the world. So oh well.
Okay.
Um, I'm never really scared unless it comes to like thinking of like how obsessive people get with people they don't know on social media, because that could be kind of scary. But other than that, I feel like confidence, you gain it as well as you like see how other people view you and your own view of yourself. So you're like, oh, other people see that I'm talented as well. So you just kind of, build it up. But no, it's not really scary.
Yeah, it's not a scary experience. I think you just have to be confident, know what you're doing, enjoy yourself, put yourself out there, and make sure you're true to yourself. And I think that will put you wherever you need to be.
So like when people think of like content creators, I know people think of like OnlyFans. I don't know why that's the go-to mindset. But it's kind of like when somebody says they're like a dancer, they think of like a stripper. But like there's also like an art in pole dancing. So like, do you think that's the same thing applies to content creating? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
What you mean?
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, do you think content creators get like a bad rep because of like just the name of it?
What?
No, we don't really call ourselves content creators most of the time. We just be like TikToker or Instagrammer.
Yeah, I use the word influencer whenever I talk to people. And when it comes to OnlyFans creators, I think that is its own genre. They are OnlyFans creators, not content creators. They do create content, but when you say content creator, I think of Instagram and TikTok.
YouTube, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess everybody has their own like thought process of when they hear the word. Y'all got like any? Because I know you said like it's like scary out here in the social media, but like, do y'all have any like nightmare stories? Because I know having so many followers and everything, you come across a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, I actually do. One time, oh man. Okay, are we still going in name order?
You started. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay, look. So, okay, this guy, he found my Snapchat, but he was like sitting outside of some house and like 30 minutes away from me or like less, because I'm in the South Subs. So he's like, I'm outside, are you coming? And I'm like, hold on, who is this? And then he said like, it's Jessica or like something like that. So I guess the person gave them my real Snapchat and like set me up on a weirdo date. Like, I don't know, that was weird. And it's like, people be using your face and you just can't even control it. That's the one thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know when you got like a lot of followers or whatever, people start creating fake pages. That's pretty crazy. That still goes on today. That's crazy.
I think my weirdest story, I was on a management, it's called Chai Babes. I really didn't like it because they was targeted towards a certain race, and I kind of felt uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. So like a month after I left, it was somebody pretending to be them, and they was saying like, oh, like I'm gonna book you for this day. It's gonna be like a bridal situation. You gotta have a hotel because I'm 20, I'm not 21 yet. So they was saying like stuff about how like you have to book a hotel room if you're 21. It was just a lot of weird stuff going on, and me just being kind of smart in regards to like knowing that I don't really have a good relationship with them no more. For somebody to try to pretend like they're a part of that company, it kind of threw me off, and it made me feel like I have to be more careful with who I work with, because to be honest, I still don't really know to this day if they was somebody that knows them or what, but they basically was just trying to traffic to make this story short. And it was just like really weird. And yeah, it was just crazy. I think that was just the most crazy because it was something that they knew about me that I used to be on and pretended to be this and had all the information. Like, it just sounded true, But for me to know that how the actual guy who's over the whole management is, like, it kind of just didn't make sense. So I say be careful, y'all.
For sure.
People crazy.
Luckily enough, I haven't had like any stalkers or people like coming specifically at me, but my weird story would be someone emailed me and DM'd me a picture of, it was me, my face, but they photoshopped it onto like a naked body, and it was so realistic. I was like, holy crap, like I don't know how they did that, but that's not me. And they tried to blackmail me and tell me that they were going to release these photos if I didn't like send them more photos and money. And I was like, what the hell? But it wasn't actually me. And it was just a picture off of my Instagram itself. So I was like, you know what? If they release those photos, I can just show the real one and be like, that's obviously Photoshop. So I just blocked them on everything and moved on.
That's wild. Damn.
With me, I don't really have any bad experience or scary experiences so far. I mean, there's fake pages and stuff, but I think that just comes when you become a content creator. So I guess I'm lucky to not have any stories like that.
Yeah, very fortunate, because I feel like I want to say females are more vulnerable to like weird stuff. Would you say that? Would y'all agree?
Yeah, somewhat.
I would say kind of, because women are just as crazy as men. Like I be seeing these women in these like celeb DMs and comments. They are like, stand up. It's bad.
So like, since all right, you already got the nightmare stories out the way. So like, what makes y'all like love what y'all do? Like, what makes you wake up every day be like, this is what I'm gonna do? Besides the money.
We still going in order or what's
No,
happening?
y'all just go.
All right, then I'll start. I started it in 2020, quarantine, there's nothing to do. So I kind of found myself through TikTok, all the things that I thought were like the most about me, where my peoples came in. Like I started posting a lot of content about being bisexual, which is a topic that is really fairly new to the internet world and just to the world in general. Mm-hmm. So I just want to like spread positivity through that sense and through just being your own person and not caring about what anybody thinks. So that's what gets me up every day, because without people like that, I don't think I would have made it to this day, because I watched people in the past who showed their individuality and made me able to be me.
That's dope.
Okay. I like connecting with people. I also like kind of bringing people on my life journey, because I feel like a lot of like creators, they kind of just show like the good parts of their life or like when they're happy, and like I want to show people like that they're not alone. So I try to share a lot of different things about like mental health and like different topics that I know a lot of people go through, but not a lot of people speak up about. And so that's kind of what keeps me going, is connecting with people and also having people like look up to me in a sense of like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it too. Like that's really what it is.
For me, I honestly just really like doing it. I like to dress up. Like that's pretty much what a lot of my content come from, is getting dressed with me. And ever since I was younger, I used to dress in my parents' clothes, even my dad's clothes. Yes, I used to wear big old shirts and everything. I just like it. I mean, the support and the people who be like, yes, I've been looking forward to your videos, and oh my God, you got me an inspiration on what to wear tonight. Like, it's just the fact that I get to talk to people and people engage with me and say like, oh, I like your content. And it's just like a good feeling. But even if people didn't communicate with me and say anything like that, I still would love to do it, because that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
To me, I just do it just to do it. I like to share my lifestyle, my experiences, being in the military, and trying to balance all that. Plus, being a mom, it's just a great experience to share, and I feel like people get inspired by my accomplishments and my experiences. So that's what it is.
Would y'all say y'all the same person online as in person? Because I know some people have like different like personalities in person and online.
For me, I think that I have an alter ego. I feel like everybody does when it comes to certain things.
I agree.
Like when I dance, I'm a completely different person. When I create content, I'm more professional and smiley and very happy and outgoing, which I am in person, but I feel like I am more crazy in person. Like I'm the girl that's going to get on top of the table and party with somebody grandma at the club. Like
For me, I think the only difference is I'm honestly maybe a bit more confident online than in person because I have some pretty bad social anxiety. So I feel like if you met me in just a social setting when there's a lot of people and I don't know anyone, I'd probably sit there dead silent and not say shit until someone says something to me because I'm a little too scared to start it off. But through social media, I've really been working on that and being a lot more myself in person.
Okay.
Honestly, no, I feel like I'm the same person on and off because that's kind of what my goal is to show people like the authentic. I want to be my real, raw, authentic self all the time. So I just kind of show them my whole personality. You either like me or you don't, and that's personal. So
That's true. I know Aqua got cut off. Leica has to go soon. So you have any last words, Leica? Let people know how to find you.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I have to leave because I have work, but I put my Instagram in the chat. If you we could connect there, and maybe we
Can
could
you
work together in the future. It's nice to connect with you all. Bye.
can you say your Instagram out loud so for the listeners?
Oh, it's at LA2 Gorgeous. I put it on the chat, so you guys could follow it on there. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day at work. I know Aqua got cut off earlier. You could finish what you were saying.
my bad. The DoorDash for PetSmart was calling my phone. But yeah, I was just saying that I feel like on social media, if you have if you work with professional people, you definitely have to act a certain way just because they want that type of vibe and look for their brand and stuff. I'm out of breath. But yeah, I mean, I don't really hear anybody else's, but I feel like they can relate when it comes to certain things like that.
Sure, for sure. Do you guys feel like content creating affects your your love life or your pretty much like your love life, like getting into a relationship or out of one?
Um, I feel like anything dealing with having a high following in social media definitely can mess with your love life situation, especially if the guy that you're messing with is insecure. Because I had that situation, and he pretty much didn't want me to model and just be out there, and he kind of stopped me from a lot of opportunities and stuff like that. So of course I had to let him go, but it took me a minute to understand exactly what he was trying to do. So I just feel like um dating somebody in the same community as you is always better because he could understand and relate to everything. So yeah, I feel like it does and it don't. Sometimes it just depends on the guy.
Okay, true.
I feel like yes, because it's like a lot of people try to mess with you just because you kind of have like a following or like supporters, and so you really got to weed out the real people and the ones that are trying to use you to as a stepping stone to get to where they want to be, because it's easier to use someone that's already kind of up there, already kind of in the mix, and get to where you want to. So you just got to watch people. I feel like that's happened to me a lot. Like people try to be my friend or like date me because they want to be like social media, Instagram famous, whatever, you know.
I just think I was lucky to be in a relationship before I ever even started having a little bit of clout. So the person I'm still with, about maybe a year, almost 2 years later, um, we're fine. She has my Instagram password just for her own, I don't know, feeling okay. But just like I believe Aqua was saying, it really just depends on the person and how secure or insecure they are. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That makes sense. And I know so I know Jay brought up with reading people out. So like how do you go about doing that? How do you well, I guess it's a natural instinct kind of thing, filling people out, knowing what their motives are.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you won't be able to recognize until the situation actually happened. But a lot of times you can just tell, like people can only want to see you when it comes down to you making like a content or like, hey, let's create, let's do this, but never want to hang out with you just to see how you're doing or check on you. They just pretty much just want to use you for other things that's going to be beneficial to them.
True.
Absolutely. You can tell because I don't know, it's just like you can, yeah, like really what she just said, how, you know, they only want to hang out with you when you're creating content or you're going out somewhere or like, you know, just recording. Like it's like that, take your camera everywhere, always on live, always tagging somebody, but like, you know, not genuine with it. So yeah, you could tell.
Agree with them both. I think it's kind of kind of hard to hide that you're a snake. Sorry, I just completely tongue-tied myself. But yeah, it's pretty easy to weed these snakes out of the grass. Like you can tell when someone's genuine your friend or when they're just trying to use you for content because they're just trying to use you for content. You're not really getting a real genuine connection from them.
Yeah, I can feel that. So like how are you guys doing mentally as far as like having a large following? Does that like take a toll on your mental or it's just it is what it is?
I think I'll start this one. I actually just last week had a week-long break from social media because I was getting bashed pretty hard on my main and my spam TikTok, which made me realize that just TikTok is a really toxic environment compared to Instagram, where I posted the same content and did not receive the same feedback at all. So it just made me step back from TikTok, really just think about myself and how it affects me in my life, and just knowing my limits and when I need a break and when to talk to someone and be like, hey, this is really bothering me. Can I get your advice?
I feel like it's always going to be worse on TikTok because these people don't like it be the accounts that doesn't have a profile picture. It be the accounts that be having like username 000. Like they be hiding behind social media. As far as Instagram, it's a little bit more personal. Like you get to see these people profiles, these portfolios, these pictures and stuff. I don't know why, but like people are so bold on TikTok. Like you can post anything and they're like talking mess about the background or something. So I feel like mental health for people who create content with a large following is so important. And it's really good that you took like time off of social media. Like shit, do what you gotta do.
Yes, 100%. It can get really, especially if you feel like I know for me, I'll feel like sometimes I'll put a lot of effort into certain things and then I won't get like the certain outcome that I want. So then that'll kind of bother me. Or like, I don't know if anybody else has ever been like shadow banned on their page, but like it like pushes your algorithm all the way down. So like yeah, things like that, they can mess with you because like you said, when you make money with something, like it's like it is a hobby, but it's also like fun. So it's like that kind of makes you upset. But other than that, yeah, it's really good to take breaks when you need to, or just go ghost, don't post, and just let people wonder because it can be too much sometimes.
Definitely. So like, how do y'all deal with like the stress? Like, I know you guys, you said you take breaks off of it. What do you do on your like spare time? Like, as in like self-love, I guess you could say.
Um, for me, I'm a pretty much a mixed type of person. I'm the type of person that likes to do yoga and self-care, like candles, use my crystals. But the other time I don't be working and I just need a drink. I need to just party. I need to have fun. I just need to relax and show my ass a little bit. Like it's okay to let loose and be free and be yourself. You don't have to freaking post while you partying. Like just
True.
put the phone down and enjoy your life.
Yeah, I think it's just really important sometimes to step back into the real world and acknowledge that that's real and that the social media is not fake, but it's not the real world. It's really important to just step back in. And just like she said, I've been taking yoga classes every single day because it's a time where I just am lost in my own mind, listening to music, stretching, just being there in the moment and not worrying about what anyone thinks about me or that I need to post it or that I need to do anything better than what I'm doing in that moment.
Yes, and when you meditate, it's like you need that time to like just really think and think about things that are actually happening outside of social media. Like some people get really wrapped up in social media and then everything else in their real life just starts falling apart. And when you're younger, it can be like easier to do that. Like when I was like 15, 16, I would just like go live or show everybody everything. And then when you get older, you're like, I want to keep this to myself, or I don't really want to talk about this. You just kind of want to keep some part of your life to yourself because as a content creator, it's like most of your life really does end up on the internet. So
That's good. I'm glad you guys find ways to cope and deal with this crazy world we live in. But so do you guys read? Like, do you guys have like at least a like a book recommendation you would like to give?
yes. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Which one am I gonna do? Because I actually have a couple good books, guys. I just got like a couple months ago. Well, I've been getting them over the last few months. But these books are good. So I would recommend reading The Book of Secrets by Deepak Chopra. I hope I said the name correct. Yes, it's a really good book.
For me, my recommendation, the thing I'm actually currently reading right now is called My Dark Vanessa, which I don't even know how I really ended up with this book, but it's a really good book by Kate Elizabeth Russell. And then one other book that I recently read that I think was really, really good is called Homegoing, which is a story of basically it switches in between the past and the future. And it tells like a story of how Black people came from Africa to the US. And it's just like an incredible book. I've already read it twice and listened to the book on tape. So I suggest that one.
Unfortunately, I do not read books.
Hey, everybody they got like other things to do. So ain't nothing wrong with that. So like I got literally 1 minute left. So can you guys let us know how people can find you guys?
You can find me on Instagram at I am Aquadoll and TikTok at Aquadoll.
Okay, guys, y'all can find me on Instagram at either The Pretty Spirit or Balenciaga. You can find me on TikTok at both of those as well.
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Island Kiss. No dots, no dashes, just Island Kiss.
Okay. Well, I want to appreciate, thank you guys for coming because I always say time is money, and I know you guys got content to create. So I want to appreciate you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for having us. I'm gonna follow you guys on Instagram and
Yes,
TikTok.
yes, I'm following you guys on TikTok
Drop
too.
them in the chat though, cause like my spelling be whack.
I got you.
If you're still listening, I want to thank you for still being here. The Zoom call cut off, so we ran out of time. But like I always say, time is money, and I appreciate you for still listening. And I hope you learned something today. Drop a like or a comment. Let me know what you think about this episode. Until next time, peace.